Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Uma Shankar. In this session, we are going to discuss about stage activity in Oracle Integration Cloud, and also we will discuss what are the various scenarios we can use the stage activity. Let's get started. So basically, stage activity works with the files in Oracle Integration Cloud. Okay, it is not an adapter, and also you cannot added this stage activity as a trigger or invoke. Okay, basically we can use this stage file activity to create a files like CSV, XML, text, and HTML files. So when you create a stage file activity, it will generate a virtual directory. So you can store any files in that location. You can pull the files from the acitvity server and you can place that file in the virtual location, and you can use those files for the further processing. Either you can send to any web services or you can call any SOAP services, you can pass that file. Okay. So when you create any integration for that instance, OIC has a memory location. With the help of stage activity, we can create a CSV file, XML file, or text file, or HTML file. Okay, that file will be available for that instance only. Okay. Now we can see stage file usage scenarios. If you are working in the real-time projects, so you have a requirement to bring the data from Oracle Fusion SaaS application and you have to send to the any third-party application. In that scenario, you have to build a integration where you can call the BI report and you can generate CSV file and you can store it in a stage file virtual location for further processing. In that scenario, you need a stage file activity, so that you can call BIP report, you can extract the data, you can generate the CSV file or GIF file, you can store it in a virtual location, so that it is very easy for you to processing to the third party application, or you can process for any web services. Okay. So another usage is when you are generating any kind of reports. For example, there is some requirement where you can bring the data from BI report. You have to generate the HTML reports, right? In that scenario, we have to use the stage file. So, and also whenever you want to process the large files in a batch mode, then you can use the stage file, right? So if you are working with any sensitive data like customer credit cards or payroll processing, so whatever the data you are pulling from the SFTP location, you need to encrypt the data and decrypt the data to secure the customer information. In that scenario, you have to use the stage activity. Okay. So there are a lot of usages by using stage activity. We can go through the couple of examples. Now we can discuss what are the various operations exist in stage activity. So the first one is read entire file, read file in segments, write file operation, zip file operation, unzip file, encrypt file, decrypt file, and list files. Let's go through the each and every operation. The first one is the read entire file. So by using this operation, you can read the complete file from the SFTP location. Alright. So while configuring this read entire file operation through stage file activity, you have to make sure that mention what kind of structure we are going to read. Okay, you have to mention the schema options, either CSV file, XSD file, or XML file. Okay, the file format should be structured file. Without providing the file structure, we cannot read the data of a file. Okay, so the file structures are allowed here: CSV, XSD, and XML. Okay, and also we can read the file up to 10 MB. The maximum file size allowed by using read entire file up to 10 MB. Okay. In case the file size more than 10 MB, we cannot use the read file operation. Then we can go for the read file in segments. So whenever your file size is more than 10 MB, if you are trying to read the complete file, definitely you can use the read file in segments. Okay, you can read the file batch of 200 records. Okay, it will read the file in chunk mode so that your files are processed sequentially so that it will not create any exceptions. Okay, so in this read file operation, you can read file up to 1 GB. So here also OPECA schema is not allowed. So next one is the write file operation. By using this operation, you can generate a new file or you can generate a new file into SFTP location. In the real time, you have a scenario where you can generate a HTML report. Your file format should be something like .html. In that scenario, you can use the write file operation from the stage activity. Okay, and the file format here we can use structured file format. So the schema options are allowed here: CSV, XSD, and XML. Okay, and OPECA schema is not supported, and you can append the multiple files by using the write file operation from the stage activity. Okay, and file size allowed up to 10 MB. And we have other operations like zip files and unzip files. Okay, so zip file operation will help you to bundle all the multiple files into single file archive. In that scenario, you can use the zip file. So unzip file, you can unzip all the required file. All right, and list file, it's a similar like list file in the FTP adapter. Basically, this operation is used to list down all the files present in the specific OIC directory. Okay, and the next one is encryption file and decryption file. By using this operation, you can encrypt the file to secure the customer data. So whenever you are you are fetching any data from the SFTP location, so you can use the PGP encryption method and decryption method. We can discuss in the next calls. Okay, so we are making the customer data as secure by using the encryption and decryption methods. In this slide, I am going to explain how we are going to use the stage activity. Okay, the stage activity can be process each file downloaded by the FTP adapter. That means in order to use the stage activity, you have to configure FTP adapter. So whenever you are reading a file, that means your file size is less than 50 MB, then you can use the FTP adapter read operation. But your file size is more than 50 MB, then you can use the FTP adapter download operation. Okay, first by using the FTP adapter download option, you can read the file from the SFTP server more than 15 MB data. Okay, first we have to store that file in a virtual location. By using the stage activity, you can read the file from the virtual location. You can manipulate the data. That means you can read, write, zip, unzip, and you can list the file in a staged location. Okay, basically stage files can be used with any type of integration flow, but they are mostly used with integration flows that involves into data transfer. Okay, the stage file action can be used in conjunction with the any other integrations actions. Okay, this is all about stage phase usage. So we will go through the each and every example.